So after you've built your list of targets, the next stage is for the outreacher to email each target. Now, a simple way of doing this is to set up a Gmail account specifically for your client or for your campaign. I find Gmail personally works best because sending limits are good, it's good deliverability, and obviously you can utilize the canned response function, which I can show here. You kind of just want a basic skeleton. I mean, I'm always changing and testing this, but what you want is a basic skeleton to the email, and you just adapt it for each target and personalize it as much as possible. The more you personalize it, the better the response rate will be. And at the very least, you want to customize with the name, maybe even show a few examples of past guest posts you've written for other people, just to show that what you're writing is good quality. Essentially, you want to keep it short and sweet, to the point, but also just show a bit of value. And if there's anything you can personalize it with, something to show you've actually specifically looked at their site, is always good as well to include that. So when somebody replies back, you want them first to agree on a title, on a word count, or any other guidelines that aren't particularly clear. So you want to clarify all that and then get it written up. It's going to be a bit of back and forth on this, but it's better to have all that to hand first before you go over to your writer. So the best way to streamline this part is to have maybe a separate tab beside your link prospecting sheet. So here's where you add all the targets, and then you may even have link here with these are live links, but you can maybe down here have agreed guest posts, for instance, and start adding the article titles, the word counts, and then hand that off to your writer. So the only thing to bear in mind, sometimes this bit can get out of hand depending on how many targets you've emailed and how many writers you have to handle it, so that you may only want to reach out to, for instance, 10 to 20 at a time, because quite a big proportion of them, if you've personalized correctly, may reply back and will want an article. So you just have to be careful that you don't try and overload yourself or your writers in that respect. Thanks for watching. This is probably going to be the conclusion to the guest post series, but keep an eye out for any future videos which will be coming up very soon.